Whoa. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hi, I'm back. I'm back with more art. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. Nice and chill. Nothing amazing happening. Just chilling. Just vibing. Indeed, art fight, let's go. Let's go. Ducky, oh no. I have ducky trauma now. Not the duckies. So yesterday I did a little bit of drawing. I actually finished the one that I started last week, this one, and I posted it. It was pretty much close to finish. I was like, might as well just finish it and then move on to the next one, which I already had a sketch of that I quickly made last night. And I was looking at this one again and I don't like it. It's not bad, but I don't like it. I want to push the perspective further, but I feel like I am lacking the skill. But I do want to give it another go, so I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do. I may actually start a new file. I will keep this one for now in case I completely flop it. But I'll create a new file. And I'm gonna try and see if I can improve on this illustration that I have here. Because this is not what I had in mind. I was like, no, it has to be... Sorry, my head's in the way. It has to be better, right? I feel like I can do better. And if you think you can do better, then you should at least, you know, try, right? Give it a go. What do I have to lose? I already have a drawing that I don't like. I might as well end up with a drawing that I do like. Hopefully. Pray for me. I may actually change her posture a little bit. No. You guys, mood, yes. Everyday struggles of an artist. This is usually what I do when I have an idea in my head that I'm unable to execute. So you're gonna see the full process now. Because I have, I mean, not really a clear image, but I have a very clear mood that I'm going for with this, and I just don't know how to do it. It may seem very similar to most of you, but to me, there's a difference. I really feel like I can push the not the proportions, but the I don't know the word. What's the word? The perspective. I can push the perspective of the drawing that I have last time. Again, mood. Yeah. It's really a never-ending struggle. It's both like in the angle of the face. Because I think the thing that irks me with this one on the right, let me move it so my head isn't in the way, is that she is not looking at the viewer. She is looking down, right? If I zoom in on her face, she's looking down. She's not looking at the viewer. Hi Gecko, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm struggling with this character, so I am redoing this drawing because I can. So yeah, I want her gaze to be more on the viewer, which means that I need to change the perspective as if we are looking up to her, which is tricky. I don't do well with perspective, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use my brain so hard today, so probably gonna go quiet again, but this is like a very crucial step, but also a very fun part of the whole drawing process. But very crucial, because once I have, you know, the basic shapes down, the rest should be like relatively easy, right? Because I have the foundation. That makes sense. Whoa. Don't like that. I don't like it. Easy. So easy. Drawing is easy, guys. You just grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and you just start drawing. That's it. That's all you need. Drawing is easy, making it look good is hard. Exactly. Exactly. I'll go in lightly and then probably make a second and third sketch on top just to get it just right. Just the way I want it. It's also very much possible that I'm just gonna give up while I'm sketching this and then go back to the original one and then just kind of tell myself that I have to be okay with what I have there because skill issues. You know, we do what we can. You know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We'll try again next time. I do take some comfort in kind of knowing that in a few years' time I could probably do a better job. But then again, I have very rarely revisited like past art. I had plans to. I wanted to redo some of my old art, but I just never got around to it. I usually have too many new ideas that I'm like, no, I want to do this new idea. I don't want to, you know, redo this old one that I had. Huh. Like I shouldn't speak well while I'm thinking. I lost my train of thought. Got distracted thinking about what to do here. Like, do I want the same pose with the arms? Or do I want something else entirely? I'm undecided. I could also kind of cover up the arms with the sleeves that she has. It could be a fun stream though. Have your community vote on a few of your old drawings to redo. I did have a poll up before for like drawings, like whips, work in progress drawings, and was like, oh, which one should I do? And then like after the votes came in, I did nothing. I did nothing with that information. And hi, Damen boy, welcome, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I hope you're not struggling as I am with this drawing. No, I don't think I want the same pose. Let me think. I need to think harder, okay? Let me think. I may just actually cut it off at the midriff here, because I don't know what to do with the rest. That would be so sad. Oh my gosh, Glad Them Cheeks 69. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, and happy Sunday. That name, wow. And hi, who? Jacob. Hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Lovely, uneventful, and chill. Just the way we like it. What do you mean? What do you mean? I am starting strong this stream though, I have to admit. I'm very, very determined to finish these 2 pieces today. Not saying that I will actually succeed, but I will certainly do my best. But then, what do I do? It's like, I want to finish this, and then I just decide to redo the whole thing. Like, what is in the actuality wrong with me? Why would I do that? That's crazy. I'm just gonna cover this part up with the hair because I can. I love characters with long hair. You can use the hair to cover up pretty much anything. Everything. You know, bits of anatomy you're not sure about. So if I have the torso kind of rotated that way, maybe... Oh dear. Emmy Frog, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you and happy Sunday. Welcome in. Holy, what is happening? It's a very lively Sunday today. It is the end of July. I guess most people are off on their holidays. Oh gosh. And thank you for the hydrate. I forgot to refill my water. I knew I forgot something. Dang it. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I need water for my hydration. Hi, Emmy. Hi. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. How did I do this again? I'm back with water. Let me drink. No, Callum, no. Stop it. Do you by any chance play games here? Yes, I do. I was actually on like a little game streak of Hades, actually. Hades before July, but because this month is Artfight month, I've only been doing art streams this week. I think it's the 3rd one in a row. And maybe next week I will go back to Hades? ? Then again, there's a bunch of other games that I also really want to play. like Fields of Mystria, there has been a new patch. Oh, save. Thank you. Oh, I have not saved this file yet. Thank you so much. I need that. I have problems. I have issues. Hold on. Let me file name. What's this character's name? Evie version 2. Okay. Let me save this. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, otherwise my hard work would have been for naught. Don't worry, I follow for the art, but gaming would be a nice bonus. Yes, yes. There was a period where I was alternating between art and stream, so when I stream every week, right, every Sunday, and then so I would do an art stream, and then the next week would be a game stream, and then I would go back to an art stream, etc, etc. But now I'm mostly kind of winging it, you know. If I feel like playing a game, I'll play a game. If I feel like doing art, I'll do art. So I'm not sure what would be the best thing. Do I want to go back to alternating? Which could pose an issue if I'm, you know, playing a longer game and then there's kind of 2 weeks in between. I don't know, you know, if people would like that. I assume that they would like me to finish it on stream as well, so anyways, I play it by ear for now. Going back to Spanish? No, I don't speak Spanish. No Spanish. No hablo español. That's all I know in Spanish. Another Hades player, yes. How many gods have I defeated? I mean, I got to Elysium, I think it was. Which is the 3rd level? Yeah. Cool off, yeah. Wait, isn't that what the English VA says of Gaia from Genshin? Is that not what he says? Was it freeze? I forgot. Was it freeze? No? Was it cool off? I don't know. I feel like I've heard it before. I could be horribly mistaken. Maybe I dreamt it. I don't know. Genshin Who? Gaia. Kaya? Wait. How is his name pronounced in English? I don't know. I play the game in Chinese. I do not know. Yes, Ice Boy. Is Ice Boy. You dream of other... No, I don't... No, that's not... Oh my gosh. That's not what I mean. I thought I heard the words cool off somewhere, and I was referring to that when I said that, you know, maybe I dreamt it. It would not be the first time that I have dreamt a conversation and then I woke up and I'm like fully convinced that that conversation actually took place, and then when I talked about it, like the topic that I dreamt about with my friend, they were like, what the hell, I never said that, and I'm like, oh shit, I guess I dreamt it. It's just me kind of like gaslighting myself or something. Would that be considered gaslighting? Would it? Oh dear, am I still here? It's telling me that my connection is unstable, but I'm still live. Nissin! Thank you so... I pronounced that. I am blind. Nissin, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, and welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Where are you guys coming from? Welcome. Are you having a wonderful weekend? Are you chilling? Are you chilling with me on this fine Sunday? And telling your hubby that you dream of other cryo dream. I mean, honestly, would he blame me? Would he blame me? I'm sure he dreams of other cryo dreamboats too. I can totally imagine him doing that. Cheating on the wool with ice buns. Ice buns? Wait, I thought he was notorious for not having cake. You can do better. What do you mean you can do better? I'm doing great. Unless you're talking about my drawing, then yes, I can definitely do better. I've just not figured out how to do that yet. For now, I'm gonna try my best and not make her look cross-eyed. But she also kind of needs to look at you. Do I like this more than the previous one? It's certainly more dynamic. I like that it's more dynamic. Your hubby dreams of hydro dragons? Fine, I'll take it. I'll take that. Ice buns are shriveled up so it fits. Oh no! What the hell? What the hell, Minnie? That's so mean! That's so mean! But I can't disprove it. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the body for what it is. I'm just gonna kind of chop it off here at this point because that's where the hair is, and then I will maybe like add some fancy fog effects to kind of make it look more magical, and then kind of use those effects to hide the parts that I am unsure about, because I'm an artist. I can do that. I can do whatever I want. I'm not sure if it's actually... I don't know anything about this character, but I hope it fits with her lore, and otherwise it's hereby canon. It all turns inward as a side effect of handling ice on the daily. Is that why Maggie's short? Dang it, wait. First of all, I'm not short, but second, you may be onto something. I guess. I think. Did I just diss myself? I don't consider myself to be short though, but apparently the rest of the world think— when I say the rest of the world, I mean chat. Chat thinks I'm short. But it's like the world average. Calling me short is like calling the average woman in the world short. Minnie's got a point, let her cook. Wait, I don't like these curves. They look like tentacles. I don't want them to be tentacles. Hold on. I wanted like clouds or mist or something. Wait. Let me make that a bit bigger. No, no tentacles in this stream. Wait, I have drawn tentacles before. Never mind. Forget what I wanted to say. Maggie's doing tentacles on stream. Do we need— No! Okay, tentacles in and of itself are not 18+ content, okay? It's just tentacles. The internet just made it weird, okay? It's not my fault. None of this is my fault. You just come in here every week and blame me of, I don't know, crimes that I never committed. Maybe I should make that my next Halloween outfit. Be like, you know, like the witch lady from The Little Mermaid. That's gonna be my next costume. He's gonna have tentacles. You think that would suit me? I feel like I'm not that evil though. I'm a nice person. You commit all of the crimes when? Where's your evidence? What crimes did I commit? I can't elaborate since an ongoing case. Wait, am I being sued? Am I on trial here? I mean, can I have a lawyer? Hello? No one to represent me? Poor Maggie? Really? What have you guys been up to anyway? What have you guys been up to this week? Up to no good, I gather. At least during art streams, Maggie remains somewhat safe from the chaos and explosions. When has there been chaos and explosions? You mean during game streams? We would never be glad you forgot. Was it last week? Chaos and explosions? I don't remember there being explosions. Do we have explosions on stream? I mean during Hades? Don't worry about it. I worry about it. Let me worry about it. Actually, you know why? Actually, this may be the reason why I have such a terrible memory. Selective memory. There's just some things that I don't want to remember. And so I don't. On stream! If you play games with Minnie, there's always chaos and explosions. Oh, wait, I remember now. You're talking about Repo. That was great, though. And duckies. Duckies are not so great. Thank you, Arky! And happy Sunday, welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful week. Thank you for reminding me. How did I forget about Repo? Oh my god. Again, selective memory. That's so much fun though. Despite the explosions and, you know, being shot at, getting chased by ducks. Too traumatic? Yeah, probably. I even clipped it. I clipped it myself even, and I still forgot about it. Which is pretty amazing. Oh no. I'm just gonna copy the eye over and then adjust it accordingly. Looks a wee bit angry. A wee bit too angry. I wasn't even talking about repo specifically, just stating a fact about Mini. Yeah, I figured. It just reminded me of the repo, the repo streams. And also the what's it called? The Portal 2 streams, where you had a door slammed on my face once and I died. And then once where you had to stand on a button to create a bridge for me, and then while I was on the bridge you stepped off the button and I drowned. So yeah, if there is any chaos or explosions, it's never me. It's always Minnie who's behind it. It's not my fault. If anything, I'm there to mitigate the damage. Damage done to me specifically, but you know. Too distracted to keep tabs on what I do. Honestly, I think I would have totally made that same mistake in your shoes. I can see myself making that mistake. Or, well, not really a mistake, but like, I can see myself do that. Okay. If I can get the expression just right, then it's already 10 times better than what I have on this side. My head's in front, of course, my head's in front. This one. We just started and I'm already talking too much. Give me a break, guys. I'm not used to this. I'm already starting to lose my voice. It's been 37 minutes. It's a good thing I don't stream so that I can't be classified as a chaotic gremlin. I think a lot of people like that though. They're really here for like the chaos because it's just very entertaining and funny. And I'm like the opposite of entertaining and funny. I'm usually the victim of said chaos. Which, I mean, I guess could be kind of funny, but I would need another chaotic person to be in the room with me for that to happen, obviously. If I'm just here on my own, nothing will happen. We're just chilling. If it's just me, it's chill. Being chaotic gremlin is fun in its own right, though. Yeah. We'll like the chaos. It's just chill, she says after complaining about her voice after only 40... I mean, doesn't that kind of prove my point? It's so chill here that I am not used to talking this much. But being chill is what I enjoy most. Yeah, me too. I like being chill. And this is the chillest place on the internet. Self-proclaimed, by the way. Whoa. Indian Bila, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. And thank you for the compliment. Happy Sunday. I hope you'll enjoy your time here. And I hope you're having a chill day. Unlike some other people. Here it's chill. It's chill here, guys. I should rename my art streams to chill streams. If I were to pick an element just like Maggie, it'd probably be energy, just like how atoms go nuts in chain reactions if poked the wrong way. Yes, that would suit you. Energy. I kind of link energy and atoms to electricity, like electro or lightning. So you would be electro. And it would also suit the purple theme that you have going. I don't know when lightning was associated with purple. That's a sub-key element caused by energy. Oh, you're like, how to say, like a higher tier, so to say. What would your element be? Oh boy. I don't know why, but the first thing I thought of was fire. But I can't really explain at the moment why I thought it was fire. Light would be OP. Light is also energy, right? I guess everything is energy. Fire is also energy. And ice is... Ice is lack thereof. It's like almost the opposite, I think. Energy can be solid and calm if not provoked. Yeah. If contained, I think. But if energy is not contained, it can go anywhere. It can do anything, right? It's like the fifth element. Probably thought that due to their name being red, maybe. But I think, knowing Kellen, I think fire really suits her. I just can't really explain why. Maybe it's because once provoked, fire burns like very hot and very quickly, and then it dies down and then it's quiet before it's provoked again. Kind of, if that makes sense. Power and passion combined, yeah. Want to hear a fun fact about your name? Wait, who? Are you talking to me? I do. I want to hear a fun fact about my name. I thought I already knew all the fun facts about my name. Hit me. Your name's a noodles brand in India? Wait, here it's actually also a brand. Like a food brand. I forgot what they had. They have like soup stocks and all sorts of food products here, but it's not pronounced the same way. It's not pronounced Maggie. It's pronounced with a hard G here. But I'm glad it's noodles. I like noodles. I think noodles are great. Not better than rice, but I like noodles. If you could have, like, if you could only have one thing for the rest of your life, would you pick rice or noodles? I think I would pick rice, actually. I think with noodles, I would just grow tired of it after a while, but with rice, I don't know. I never grow tired of rice. I love rice. It has to be good rice. That was a very appropriate description of my obsessive personality. Well done. Yeah, I think I worded it really nicely. Like when you say obsessive personality, it doesn't sound as nice, but I think if you make the same comparison to fire, it's actually really cool. Yeah, fire. Cullen is like fire. Rice? Rice, okay. Much like energy, it can go haywire and cause irreparable damage, but in most cases, it's very abrasive and warm. Rice is very versatile, yeah. You can have rice with almost everything. Wanna hear a joke? Oh no, is it a dad joke? I remember in the past we had like a weekly running gag of dad jokes. I forgot who it was. There was a person who always brought dad jokes to the chat. It was great. Why did Beethoven get rid of his chickens? Because they kept saying Bach, Bach, Bach. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is that the word? Is that how it's how to say? The word that chickens make? Cause here in my country, it's like tok, tok. I think it was, yeah. Like TOK. Onomatopoeia, yes, yes, yes. I think it's tok. Tok, tok, tok. And in English... What's it in English? What sound do chickens make in English? Your country is bok? Oh, it's similar. I think bok is most similar to like the actual sound that a chicken makes. Hmm. Oh, I think it's cluck in English. C-L-U-C-K. Cluck. I'm thinking what I will do if I actually finish these 2 pieces today. I could do another drawing, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to finish a 3rd one today. Or I could just work on something else, I guess. Plenty of other things that need to be done. Let me just move the ears. I'm afraid for the calendar, its days are numbered. But the calendar is a human concept. It does not apply to, you know, real life out there. It's just a tool for us to kind of keep track of the days. So whatever the calendar says, it doesn't affect reality. Does that make sense? It's a human concept. Humans are great at coming up with concepts. And humans love predicting the end of the world. But at the same time, they fear finality. Maybe that's why they want to chart it so desperately. Hi, Scotty! Happy Sunday! I hope you had a wonderful week. What did I do this week, actually? I just worked. What did I do this week? Oh yeah, I was very occupied with like a new, I guess, task I was given at my job. And it's a lot. It's quite time consuming and still a bit confusing for me. So maybe that's why I suppressed the memories. I did a lot. I just worked this week. Worked so hard. Won't be nukes, maybe a virus or exhausted planet. And when you say the end of the world, do you mean the end of humanity? Or planet Earth? Because there's a huge difference. The days of humanity for sure are finite, like, yeah. We're kind of, you know, going extinct. We have so many people and more people being born, but we are slowly going extinct. That's my notion of it. Because humans are creating a planet that is becoming inhabitable for themselves. So either we need to adapt to the new environment, and if we can't, then, you know, humans will die. But the planet will still be here, long after the humans are gone, obviously. The humans will go extinct, it's just a matter of, you know, when and how. You know, what's gonna be the final straw? Mars? You think people will flee to Mars and start, you know, new chaos there? They will just move on to the next planet for them to destroy? I don't know. I think I'd much rather for humanity to, you know, die out. Enough is enough. We are the virus. We are the virus on this planet. And the planet is desperately trying to get rid of us. For good reason. At least that's how I see it. And to be honest, I don't really, how to say, I wouldn't say care, but I guess it's kinda care. I don't really care much for it. You know, humans will always do what they want. Oh. Kirishinagi, thank you for the follow. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome in, welcome. Humans wish they could move to another planet, but no nukes triggered by map brain, more likely. Probably. They've tried it before, and they will do it again. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of, you know, when. Protests exist, we ain't that stupid. You'd be surprised how many, like the majority of humanity are actually, you know, stupid. I have no doubt that there are smart people out there who know exactly what is happening and what should be done, but they are a minority. I don't know what to do with this part. What do you think happens after death? Nothing. You return to where you were, when you were first, like before you were born. That's where you will return to. Your body will be returned to the earth, and your consciousness will be gone. More and more I fear we are being led by the rich and self-interested. We already are, I think. I'm afraid. We already are. This world has been doomed for a while, let's be real. I think we sleep and just wake up with nothing in between. I think that nothingness will happen after death. Yeah, exactly. You lose your consciousness. There is nothing, because you perceive the world through your body. You experience it through your earthly vessel. so to say. So when that vessel ceases to function, obviously you will not perceive anything anymore. So you will return to that state where there was nothingness. I know there's some people out there who have an irrational fear of sleeping because they're afraid that they won't wake up. Because there is, in fact, no guarantee that you will wake up the next morning. And it sounds terrifying, but we always just assume that we do. But it's not a given. And it's okay if you don't think too hard on it. To be honest, I would advise not to think too much about it because it just gets very depressing. But, you know, it makes sense. You're in a good position if you can afford not thinking about these things, right? I envy those who do not have these concerns. But I was in a dark place for a very, very long time a while ago. It's the most peaceful way of dying for sure. I agree, yes. 100%. That would be the preferred way to go for most people. If not everyone. I'm just gonna copy paste the corner of this mouth to the other side because I don't like it. If it lets me. I had a dream where Spider-Man crashed into a subway and fought Hulk. Dreams are great. I never remember mine though. Maybe it's a good thing. There was a period where I would like consistently only have nightmares. So I'm glad I didn't remember them when I woke up, but I could feel it when I had a nightmare. I was just glad that I didn't remember it. Just wake up in cold sweat. Yeah. I don't remember the last dream I had, to be honest. It must have been something really silly. I don't really have those nightmares anymore, thankfully. Like, I do dream, I just don't remember them. And sometimes I apparently dream of conversations that never took place, but then I think they actually took place, but they never did. Alan! Happy Sunday! Welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful week. We were being very philosophical right now, talking about humanity and what it means to die. You are cruel lady found out about last week and I have to wait another week to watch your draw. Oh no, I only draw once a week. It's very sad. I know. Oh gosh. Pat the Panda! Welcome, happy Sunday. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I don't know where y'all are coming from, but you're very, very welcome. We're just chilling here. We always have chill streams, as you know. We're always chilling. Just making art and chatting before we have to tackle the next Monday. You're welcome. Could you brief me on artfight? Yes, I actually found out about artfight last year, but I was too late then, so I decided to join this year. It's basically like an art trade sort of competition. I'm not very competitive, and it doesn't feel very competitive, but it's like every July, every year for the whole month, there will be 2 teams of artists who will create art of another person's character. And by making art, they earn points. And by the end of the month, the team with the most points will win. So yeah, it's basically like it acts like an art trade. That's what artfight is. You basically draw each other's OCs for the whole month and earn points. It's like a, how to say, more like an excuse to draw each other's characters. Do they win something? I don't think so. They win art. They win art of their characters, you know? And to me, that's enough. And I'm here to give art. I've actually received 2 art pieces of my OC. Bragging rights, exactly. Like, I don't really care about winning, which is also why I didn't look into any rewards. I don't think there are any rewards. It's more like, yay, this team won, yay, okay, see you guys again next year. That's what it feels like. It's competitive, but it feels incredibly casual. And it's just, you know, artists having fun. At least, I think so. I like to think that everyone's having fun during artfight. I like to stay positive, if I can. Even if I win nothing. I already won like 2 pieces of art, basically, of my characters, of my OCs. And funnily enough, both of them have been of my angel, Kushiel, my angel of punishment. Which is understandable, she is really pretty. I definitely had a bad dream last night, but don't remember the details. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Like, I hate waking up from a nightmare, but it's not as bad if you don't actually remember what it was about. But you still have that feeling of kind of terror, but you just don't remember what it was. I've had some really disturbing nightmares. Yeah, glad to wake up. Like, I would sometimes even wake up completely confused, just being like, you know, who am I? Where am I? Why am I here? I would just be completely disoriented. It's very scary. Yeah, don't recommend it. Maggie is confirmed evil. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, because I let people wait a whole week to draw. I should draw more. I want to. Unfortunately, I do work a full-time job and I have 2 part-time jobs on the side, so I don't have much time, which is very unfortunate. I did have the plan to increase my streams from once a week to twice a week, but all things considered, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that anytime soon. I am, however, going to review that statement again once I move into my new apartment. I will have much more freedom then, so I may actually throw in some extra streams during the week whenever I feel like it. But again, you know, it's just a plan that I have. It's not confirmed. Money is king. Yes. Money is king. I think a lot of people have mostly been donating to the art fight to kind of get the server up, keep the servers up, and I think they also have like merch that people can buy. So if anything, it's more profitable for those who set up the art fight rather than the people themselves. But people really join just for fun. It's not specifically to win anything. I'm very competitive and get frustrated easily, so that's why I haven't done anything remotely competitive in the last, I don't know, 20 or so years. I can understand that. I can understand the frustration, yeah. Especially because, I don't know, you get frustrated, but then, I don't know how to describe it. It's just frustration, and then you're just not having fun. And I feel like if you're joining something, even if it's just a competition, you should have a bit of fun, right? You got to go, okay, Indian Bila, thank you for joining today. Thank you for your time. And hopefully until next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bad dreams don't affect me as much anymore. Oh, but you have bad dreams often? I noticed that I remember my dreams sometimes when I wake up early in the morning and then fall back asleep. And then wake up again. Then sometimes I remember them. And then the stupidest thing about dreams is that the more you think about what happened, or the more you try to remember what you dreamt about, it's the faster it slips away from your memory. It's really weird. I always get lucid dream when I'm having a nightmare. I just wake up on my own sheer will. Wow, I haven't experienced a full nightmare for years now. Oh wow. I think I only had it once. But I woke myself up by accident. So I guess it wasn't really a lucid dream, but I knew it was a nightmare. But I managed to wake myself up somehow. And then I was so relieved to be awake, but I was still shaking. Like I was so scared to the point that I couldn't move. I was too scared to move. It's a really strange feeling. I never had that before. It's just sheer terror. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit off design here. Because I can. Artistic freedom and everything. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure the owner won't mind. There you go. They really should have branded it art trade rather than fight. Such a negative and aggressive non-sportsmanlike event. Yeah, it also doesn't feel like a fight at all. It is just people making art for each other. It's more like it's like a charity, I guess. It's an art charity. No, not often. Oh, okay, good. Good. Can't have people having nightmares here. Now, being able to move sounds a lot like sleep paralysis. I guess? I mean, I think I could move. I could move. I just was too afraid to. But I guess that counts as sleep paralysis. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was sleep paralysis, but if it was, then I've had one experience with it and it was terrifying. Yeah. But that was after I've already woken up from my dream, right? I was awake and I was in my bed. And, like, everything was wet. Like, I woke up in cold sweat. It was really weird and very scary. And I was not able to go back asleep after, obviously. So, no, I'd much rather not be able to remember my dreams at all. Hold on, I'm just gonna focus on the hair a bit because I get confused by my own lines. Melatonin meds forces my body into paralysis. Can't move, but my brain is still 1000% active. Wait, what? That's terrifying. I've never taken melatonin meds before. I don't need them, thankfully. Okay. I need to be careful now to make her hair wavy and not curly. There's a difference. You want wavy hair. Sometimes I get sleep paralysis. I start breathing heavily to wake myself up. Oh wait, that works, breathing heavily? For me, what worked that one time when I woke myself up from a nightmare was like shutting my eyes really tightly in my dream and then opening them. And then usually what happens is that I will also open them in real life. And that's how I managed to wake myself up. But I had to do it consciously. Otherwise, it did not, like, obviously I would not think about doing it because I wouldn't realize that I'm in a dream. I think something like that. Doesn't mean I need to cover the shoulder, but I think it's fine. And then I just need to work around what's happening with the sleeves. Okay, okay. I think I'm onto something. Let me save this. Being stuck like that for 4 hours was the worst thing ever. Oh my god. My sleep afterwards just loopy for several days after. God, wait, that's the actual nightmare there. The night where it doesn't end after you wake up. That is horrifying. Melatonin meds for sleeping, yes. Yes. They help induce sleep. Your body under normal circumstances would create enough melatonin on its own, but some people need extra if they're... I don't know, do people who suffer from insomnia take melatonin, or is that like not enough? Maybe they actually take heavier meds, I'm not sure. I think like low doses of melatonin can be bought without recipe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think people here sell it as a supplement. They're harmless in nature, just here to help adjust sleep cycle. Just turn my body into a cement block. Well, I'm glad you're out. That sounds like an experience and a half. Do I like that? No, I don't. Let's just do this. Oh my god, at this rate I'm not gonna be able to finish the second one I have planned. Or at least not today. Melatonin meds never worked on my stuff, it's just one of those things that's hard. I can imagine for people with... Oh gosh. Thank you for the stretch. Let me stretch. Hold on. Ugh, need to move back for that. I can imagine that if you have really bad insomnia, that even melatonin... Like, melatonin would not be enough. You need something stronger. Oof, okay. I take naps when needed and try to listen to my body for when it needs rest. If that's going well, then yeah, that's perfect. I actually stopped taking naps like a few years ago. I noticed that naps actually only make me even more tired, which is very interesting, but I noticed that I had more energy to do stuff if I did not take my naps. If I just, you know, kept going or, you know, went for a walk or did something else to kind of trick my brain into thinking that I'm resting, but it's not really rest, I'm just doing something else. My allergy meds makes me— oh, hold on, wait, before I continue, I have to hydrate. Thank you, Alan. Hydrated. My allergy meds make me drowsy, and that by itself is way more effective than anything else. Oh! Yeah, I guess that's a 2-in-1 then. That's great. Like that. I don't. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Hold on, I'm gonna have to name my layers. Sketch. Once I have the hair sorted out, I can move on with the lines for the hair, and then the rest of the body should actually be relatively simple. It's really the hair that's the most difficult part of this character, this drawing in general. I realized I don't actually have that many characters with wavy hair. Most of them have straight hair. It's just easier to draw straight hair. I don't have insomnia, I'm just weird. Your words, not mine. Oh, that gets you at least 8+ hours sleep? Nice! I actually don't get 8+ hours of sleep, but that's because I'm just up doing things, and I recently also decided to get up early so I can do stuff before I start working. And I try to keep up that same rhythm in the weekends as well, so I don't sleep in. I have been slowly moving my alarm clock, so before I would get up at 7:30, but I have moved it up to 7 a.m. now, so that's the time I get up. And then I will drink some water, and I will go out for a walk, and then I will have breakfast, etc. And then usually I will have a bit of time to either watch some YouTube or play a game or read. And then at 9 I will start up my PC for my work PC. And I noticed that I'm quite happy that way. Like, I'm up early, but I have already done a lot of things that I want to do before I start my job, so I already feel better about myself before I even, you know, start my day job. So it's nice. So I think, or at least I intend to keep that up. See how it goes. See how long I can keep this up for. Because I've tried this before, but without success. Sleep in time, I know. I know, but there's so many things that I want to do. And there's so many games I want to play. You know, if I can minimize the amount of sleep for myself, then I would like that. I think right now I get about 7 hours of sleep every night. Which basically means that I should probably go to bed early, because I will not like get up later than 7. So I have to go to bed early. But I usually won't make it. Especially when I'm drawing in the evenings, then I get so absorbed in what I'm doing in that moment, I just forget. I forget my bedtime. I just keep going. Keep going until I'm tired. Now that's the thing, I also don't really feel sleepy. I feel tired, but I don't feel sleepy. It's two different things, right? Sleepy is that you did not sleep much, or you had a bad sleep, so you want to sleep. That's sleepy. But when you're tired, I mean, like, no energy. You're spent. It's not the same as being sleepy. You have no energy, so you need to do something to recharge that energy. Fendir, hi! Happy Sunday! Welcome in. We're talking about sleep. Well, we were talking about nightmares first, and then we were talking about sleep. Yes. Wait, bingo card not naming layers? I named them. I usually always name them, otherwise I will go crazy. Hold on, I missed some messages. I have trouble sleeping, but I can literally nap anywhere, anytime, on the bus sitting around waiting for someone at oh my god, that's such a skill to have. I wish I had that, especially on flights. Usually when I'm in an airplane, I cannot sleep. I can't do it. I can't do it. I always end up just watching movies. And I do fall asleep sometimes, but it's just generally very, very bad sleep. It's not comfortable. I don't sleep for long. It's awful, but hey. I stepped into that airplane, you know, willingly, so I will put up with it. I call that curly more than wavy, but okay. Wait. No, this is wavy. 'Cause when you say curly, it's like... how to explain? Like, this is wavy, right? But then curly is this. It's not the same. So you have like the... yeah, it's like... how to say? Like the Lolitas, you know, they have like these very... the coiled curls. Like this. I don't know how to draw it. Right? Like this, very curly. But then what this character has is more like, you know, it's just waves. That's the wavy. I suck at explaining this, but you know what I mean, right? Let me get rid of that. Hold on. I range between 12 hours of sleep and 2 hours of sleep, depending on how my sleep weirdness is feeling on the day. That sounds exhausting. How do you do it? Stay up later, wake up earlier, more hours in the day that way. I 100% agree with that, Gecko. I really do. I just feel like if I get any less than 7 hours, I would not perform well. I would probably not be very happy if I kept that up for a long period of time. When sleepy, you sleep. When tired, you rest. Very different. Exactly. People seem to still kind of mix that up because I always tell people like I'm chronically tired, right? I'm always tired. I'm always out of energy because I'm always out and about doing stuff. Even if I'm not doing stuff, I'm thinking a lot about doing stuff and I guess not doing stuff. And then people ask me like, oh, like, did you have a bad sleep last night? Or, oh, do you get enough sleep? I'm like, this is not about sleep. I'm tired, not sleepy. Oh, wait, let me save. Thank you so much. I saved it. Yes, that's a very important difference. Like, one is a physical need, I suppose. Sleep is very physical, and then tiredness is a mental thing, I feel. And you need to recharge both. So if that means that I have to play games because I'm tired, then I have to play games because it reduces my tiredness. Does that make sense? Watch games. I mean, play games or watch movies to recharge myself. You need more rest than sleep then. Yeah, I think that's often the case. I think many people actually get enough sleep. Or actually what you hear often is that people say that they get enough sleep. Oh, welcome back. People say they get enough sleep, but they still feel tired. Well, that's because sleeping more does not solve your tiredness. I'm always in minus charge. I feel that. I mean, I relate to that on a spiritual level. I feel like I'm always in minus as well, but I think my will is just too strong. If I really want to do something, I'll get up and actually do it, and I'll just not care about the consequences, or I'll kind of tell myself to push through despite feeling so tired, because I just really want to do this. But you did something similar with the drawing that you've been doing, I think. Or are you not feeling that you're pushing yourself? I very often feel like I'm pushing myself. You need to sleep properly, not more. That's also, wow, that's a whole different topic. Yes, sleep quality. Yes, indeed. You don't just need hours of sleep. You also need proper quality. You need good sleep. That drawing in the corner is beautiful. This one, yes, was made by my friend. I'm drawing her character, but she has a lot of curls and not curls, wavy hair. And I don't do well with wavy hair. I am pushing myself because someone forced my hand. When did I ever force your hand? Unless it's not me we're talking about, but I'm pretty sure I'm being called out here. There it is again, quantity versus quality. Yes, quality always wins, indeed. No, not Kellen. Kellen is indeed another artist. We can call Kellen an artist now. No, it's a different friend. This is her profile on I think she has the same handle on Instagram. Let me double check that. Oh, you can't read that. Hold on. You can't read this. I need to double check that. Kellen, the pressure. Insta. Let me check. Someday, Helen. Yeah, it's the same handle on IG. Shape depends on what your daily look like. I'm lacking regular sleep. That's another issue entirely. There's so many things to consider in life. It's exhausting. Don't you guys think it's exhausting? Right? You need to take care of your hygiene, you need to get enough sleep, you need to eat the right things and not too little and not too many. It's very nitpicky if you think about it. I'm just gonna wing this. I don't know if I like it more than the drawing I already have on the right. I may just end up with 2 different versions of this, let's be honest. I'm gonna let my friend pick which one she likes more. Maggie the ventriloquist. Yes. I mean, no. I have never forced someone's hand. I would never do that. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice demon, okay? I'm just out here sharing art with everyone. That's all I do. I'm just, you know, inspiring people to pick up their pen and draw. Because they enjoy drawing. Yes. They love to draw. And I just want people to be happy. Are you not happy, Kellen? Are you not happy drawing? Isn't it so nice? Aren't you glad I got you into drawing? As Maggie, I have chronic tiredness, yes. I think many people do, actually. A lot of people who are kind of forced to keep up with all the happenings in life. You know, trying to be quote-unquote successful in life, whatever the heck that means. Yes, please do check them out. They only post on Instagram. Try to get them on different social platforms, but they're not a huge social media person, so it's just IG. Left looks cooler? Okay, I'm glad you think so, because then everything I just did, it's okay. It hasn't been for naught. The human body is a miracle. It really is. It really is. I think life in general is a miracle. It's just so interesting. But again, it's not something that I want to dive too deep into for my brain, because my brain just... it's fried. It's too much to think about. There's this Japanese rule to eat until 80% full. Yes, I've heard about it. I try to do that. I eat until I'm no longer hungry, basically, right? I eat until I've had my fill. I never eat until I'm like completely stuffed. I also realize, or I noticed that I just don't feel well if I eat so much that I literally can't move anymore. And I think at that point you don't really enjoy the food anymore either. Wait, when did I... Wait, I have never done anything bad, right? I never did anything bad. How can you claim that I'm not a nice demon. You're patting people after nightmares. Wait, am I? My mental state is diminishing because of lack of sleep and was already in pieces as it was. I never told you to not sleep, okay? That's entirely on you. You can't blame me for that. That's just me. I cannot control your sleep. I need you to do both. You need to both draw and sleep. Blink twice if you need help. No, Kellen's fine. See? She's fine. Blinking so many times. How about we did a podcast about being constantly tired? Doing a podcast about being constantly tired sounds exhausting. Pun intended. Yeah, she's fine. Everyone has done something bad. I mean, I guess it was. I guess it is. Humans are inherently imperfect, and therefore everything we make or do is also imperfect. So yeah, of course. We have done bad things in the past. Not that I remember them, because I have an awful memory. I don't remember much, to be honest. I'm sure I've done something bad. Something awful. But it's usually those things that, how to say, they're like learning moments, right? So you do something, you realize you messed up, and then you know not to do that again. Or you know to prevent that same thing from happening again, right? It's also part of life. It's how we learn. We learn because we make mistakes. Or we learn because we watch others make mistakes. Everything is inherently imperfect. I actually think if you look at certain plants, flowers, or trees, I think perfection can exist in the world, but humans are not part of it. So I wouldn't say that everything is imperfect, but I would definitely say that humans are imperfect. Yeah. Maggie is a pure innocent demon. Exactly. At least Scotty is on my side. Thank you. See, I'm just here making very innocent art. See, it's just pretty ladies. What happened to the other one? Hold on. Oh, it's here. And then I'm gonna draw this guy as well. If I have time. Hold on, my head's in the way. If I have time, I will draw this guy as well. This one's tricky because I've never drawn like this type of hair before. So I know I'm gonna struggle, but I'm up for the challenge. I wanna do it. So yeah, looking forward to that one. I just need to do this one first. Just let me get this one, and then we'll see. Thinking. Actually, what I may do is I'm just gonna have the hair end here. Oops, that's the wrong color. It's the correct layer though, but it's the wrong color. I'm just gonna put the silhouette in. The arms do kind of disappear. I will make this a bit bigger? Question mark? Do something wrong, correct the mistake, then spend the rest of my life remembering the mistake and having nightmares about it. No, stop calling me out. No. The amount of times my brain randomly, or I guess it's the same for everyone, like your brain randomly remembers things when you're trying to sleep or when you're just, you know, minding your own business. Your brain's like, oh hey, you remember that really embarrassing thing you did like 8 years ago? Yeah. You're welcome. And then it's like, but why? But why? It's okay. I'm okay. We're fine. I'm in a constant state of remembering embarrassing stuff? No. I'm so sorry to hear that. Is everyone just traumatized in chat here? Are we trauma bonding? Actually, I'm not gonna have the hair there. I will just get rid of this part and have the clothing end here, I think. I guess. I don't know. Just, you know, just a heads up, guys. If it looks like I know what I'm doing with my drawing, I'm not. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm usually just winging stuff. Especially when it comes to like these challenges, I never really intend to go full out with them. So I use these as opportunities to try out different things, try out different ways of making line art, trying different ways of making, like, doing my rendering and my coloring. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. And if it turns out okay, I'm happy. If not, then I'll try something else, I guess. Oh, thank you for the stretch. I need that. I also need to stop crossing my legs because it's really bad for your back, but I can't help it. Ugh. And thank you for the hydrate, Fendir. Let me drink. Gosh, you're taking such good care of me. Thank you. Posture check. There we go. Okay. Free therapy. Not even therapy, just, you know, people with similar issues coming together and just ranting about our issues. Care package, indeed. Thank you. Like, I have this voice, many say I think I sing good, but then the high school kicks in when I embarrass myself so much because of how many people were there and I forgot the lyrics. Oh no, that's awful. Oh, I can imagine, that's so embarrassing. Oh no. I was trying to think of embarrassing stuff I did, but now that I'm trying to come up with one, I can't think of any. I assure you, there have been many moments. I just can't think of them right now. Every bone cracking, that's when you know that you need it. No, skeleton needed that. Skeleton, joints, muscles. Yeah, stretching is good. I need to remind myself to actually take breaks during my stream, but usually I'm so into it that I just keep going. I cannot stop, can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna end this part just right here, and I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna do just the base colors first, and then I'm gonna slap the line art on top. Maybe not even line art, but like a cleaner sketch to save time. Usually I do the opposite, where I will sketch and then I make the line art and then I will do the flats colors and then the rendering, right? So I'm gonna try the opposite today and see how it turns out. Sure, it's gonna be fine. I'm sure. Wait, I will also take the white borders and then just slap a mask on top of it. And then we should be good to go. I really, like, I want to make it look good, but I also don't want to spend too much time on it, if you know what I mean. Because technically you could fiddle with a drawing forever until the end of time and never call it finished. Usually we call something finished because the artist calls it finished. When they say they're done, it's done. I just realized that I put everything in the same layer. What to do? I guess I will separate it. That was the wrong button. Oh gosh, I have a new art issue. You have a new bold character and he's most certainly not supposed to be bold. That sounds like you just need to give him hair. I'm so unhelpful, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I remember them all to compare what I have overcome. I guess so. And, you know, let's be real. The persons who were also there in the same room, the other persons who could have witnessed it, or the persons who did witness it, they do not remember. You are literally the only one who remembers that embarrassing thing that you did. And there's a little bit of comfort in that, but it never stops the cringe when your brain decides to remind you of it. Imagine this: working afternoon shifts, none of the high up in the air, you play a song and sing along, then a colleague passes and goes like, damn, that was a good rap. Wait, what? Everywhere, anything all at once. Wait, that's a movie, isn't it? I've yet to watch that one. They say it's really good. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, I think it was called. Add a leaf on top! Wait, that's way better. It's not called being bald, it's called being aerodynamic. We're gonna call bald people aerodynamic people. They're no longer bald, they're just aerodynamic. Yeah. He could put anything on his head. I'd argue, like, give him a hat, but I think drawing hats is even more difficult than drawing just hair. He is ikemen, no leaf. But what if he's a leafy ikemen? You know, like, how is it called? There's like, the Silvarian. Are they called the Silvarian race in Guild Wars? They have leaf people, right? Try it. I'm curious now. I need a character with leaf as hair. Just leaves. You can put more leaves than what doesn't have in salad. Salads. You can't eat those people, Minnie. I don't think you're supposed to eat them. Best salad boy in Guild Wars 2. What's his name again? It started with a T, I think. What was it again? I forgot. Depends on what kind of... Oh my god, not you too. You make me sick. Sick to the stomach. Really? No. No, that was all you. You cannot blame me for this. Omurans! Hi! Welcome! Happy Sunday! I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Welcome in. We were discussing... what was it? Bold people, and that we are going to call them aerodynamic from now on. Not bold. And how it's totally valid to have leaves for hair, okay? You can have leaves for hair. It exists. In fiction. Minnie and Kellen really are on the same wavelength here. I cannot. I can't fight them. Kellen literally said the same thing less than 48 hours ago. That's crazy. That is crazy. Should have known. I should have known. Alas. I'm a minefield triggered only by you. Wait, actually that sounds almost romantic. Stop it. I sometimes forget just how similar me and Minnie's humor is and how much Maggie suffers from it. Is that why I'm here? Am I here to suffer? Wow. Thanks, guys. You're watching the stream while on the train. I'm reaching my destination. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day, Arky. Thank you for stopping by today. Thank you so much. And until next time, take care. Be careful. Trains are dangerous. Minnie and I have known each other for about a decade, so it's understandable. Yeah, I was about to say more than a decade. How long have I known you guys? At least 7 years, I think. Right? Must have been at least 7 years. Because I've known you guys before I got my current job, and I've been working at my current job for 5 years now. Maybe 1 year. Yes, Fendir. Like 1 year. Wait, has it been a year? I guess so. Time flies when you're having fun. It's crazy. Even when you're not having fun. If you're just super duper busy, it's crazy. I will get rid of this and put that on a different layer. And then just keep the front locks separate. Actually, I will adjust what I have here. I'm gonna go over this part. Because it just makes more sense. And then later I will go over it with the lines. Okay, I have a plan. I think I saw both of you in Viper's chat. So, I'm not sure what happened after actually. But I guess it was through Minnie that I ended up talking with Callan outside of Viper streams as well. But I am unsure. I don't, unfortunately, remember much of that period because that was my dark period. Those were the dark times for me. So I have very few memories left from then. I do remember the drawing challenges that we had, Minnie and I. Mistress Bunny, thank you so much for the follow. Happy Sunday and welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about old friends. Old friends. Just stumbled across each other on one Sunday, I remember. Yeah, it must have been Sunday because I'm only here on Sundays. Your art stream's so cozy. Love your art style. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. See, I'm cozy. I'm chill. We're here for a chill time. There's no chaos and destruction here. See? There's only nice people. Just found your account. Thank you for your interest. Thank you so much. I've had a lot of new people come in today, actually. I'm so curious about, like, where did you guys come from? How did you find me? It feels so random. Maggie's big chill. She knows nothing else. Exactly. I mean, I have, very slowly and I have to say somewhat aggressively been introduced to chaos and destruction through Kellen and Minnie. So, you know, if I'm ever out of character, if I'm ever not chill, it's their fault. Yes. No. Where was it? I'd say I love yours too. Thank you, Fendia. I'm glad you think so. I always worry about, you know, how to say, keeping people here, staying interesting for people and, you know, making sure that they come back, like giving them a reason to return to my streams. I think that's the most difficult part for any streamer, for any artist, any content creator, whatever your word you like to use, is like catching people's interest and then keeping them. it's still very much a mystery to me. The same way how it's very much a mystery to me how people even find me. How they even, you know, came across me and decided to just drop by and say hi. It's surreal. It feels surreal, but it makes me very, very happy, yeah. How did we turn this into a wholesome conversation? Hold on, where was I? Minnie introduced me to Vibe when we started chatting, and then Minnie dragged us in a call. Yeah, I think that was it, yeah. Yes, we don't discuss age here. It's a very sensitive topic. The energy that binds us all, yeah. Even more so to pick the energy element. Darkest times, remember you're not alone here and you have us, even me, so if anything happens you can vent to me, I'll gladly help. Thank you so much, Fendir, thank you. I'm very happy to say that I have been pulled out of those dark times. I'm in a much better place now, so no worries, don't worry about me. I don't think I would be streaming otherwise. I honestly don't think how I would be able to keep up with this type of energy if I was still there mentally. So yeah, I've had therapy since, obviously that helped a lot. And I did journaling for the longest time after, just to write everything down, and then, you know, once the notebook was full, I would just bin it. I would get rid of it. So it's like keeping a diary, but you never intend to kind of read it back. And I don't really write down what I have done in that day. It's really kind of word vomit from my brain, and I'm discarding it by putting it on the paper. That's literally how I was journaling, and it helped a lot. Yeah. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here. Maggie's big chill. She knows nothing else. Exactly. Right now, I'm all here for chill times. I enjoy my chill Sundays, and I wish to share it with everyone else in chat, with everyone else who decides to come in here and spend their time with me. Their precious time. I was lurking and see there's cool peeps in your chat, such a cozy community. Ah, thank you. I hope to grow this little cozy community with more like-minded people. I feel like there's a lot of, especially more popular VTubers, they're more, how to say, much more energetic, much more bubbly, and I suppose more chaotic in a way. And a lot of people like that because it's very entertaining. And I'm just not very entertaining. I have to admit, I'm not entertaining. I just make art, and you know, I'm willing to sit down and chat with you guys, and that's all I'm here for. Sometimes I play games. Sometimes. I love games. Games are great. I feel so proud for bringing you chaos. Thank you, Kellen and Minnie as well, for bringing chaos and some more liveliness into my life. My life would be so boring without you guys. Siu told me about you. Ah, yes, I remember seeing you in Siu's chat. Yes. I saw you randomly on my For You. Oh, I see. I think that's where most people find me. I don't know how I'm being pushed to like people's For You's page. That, like, the whole algorithm stuff is still a mystery to me. If anyone messes with my pals, well, they're in a big fluffy trouble. Oh no. I have a bonk stick. I have a bonk. I have a baseball bat in my what's it called? Emotes. It's just not used much because, you know, there's not much to bonk here. No reason to bonk people. You're above minimum, sweet. That's what we like to hear. Maggie is not entertaining? Yeah. I feel like I'm only entertaining through interacting with other people. If you put me in a room by myself and you just watched me, it would not be very entertaining. I would just sit there. And I'll draw if you give me a pen and paper, but I'm otherwise not very interesting. Modding? Wait, what do you mean? You've been scammed? Modding for 3 years, my life is in ruins? Wait, you don't think so? Aren't you here for the chill vibes? Aren't you here to chill? To chill and chat? It's true that I'm not an entertainer though. Maggie and not entertaining. I suppose it's very subjective. So I would have to revise my statement from earlier. I personally think I am not an entertaining person. But, you know, people may disagree. You're telling me to... No, that's not what I said at all. No. No. Don't twist my words. Don't do that. No. I mean, obviously, I guess you guys like me. You guys think I'm entertaining enough for you to sit here and chat. Otherwise, you know. Are you not entertained? Are you guys entertained? If you guys are entertained, I'm happy. But it's not gonna, you know, change my mind about myself. I've never thought of myself as an entertaining person. But, you know, if you think otherwise, I'm happy. And I'm glad you think so. I will do my best. It's, to be honest, it's a lot of pressure. If people say, or if even I say of myself that I'm an entertainer, that I'm an entertaining person, it's like a facade that I need to keep up, right? It means that I have to be entertaining at all times. And that's a lot of pressure. I don't think I can do that, guys. I'm just a puny demon. I didn't come here to entertain, I just came here to draw. You said to watch you in your room. No, I said if you put me in a room and watched what I would do, that would not be very entertaining. That's what I said. I didn't say to watch me in my room. That's weird. Don't do that. That's creepy. Wait, I think you had an analogy, Minnie, at some point about saying that you're like the fly on my wall or something. I don't know, you said it so many years ago. I only just thought of it. But I thought it was really funny. You're too great at stand-up comedy? No. Stand-up comedy? That's like a whole different level. That is so difficult. I don't think I could ever do that. You're in my walls? Oh, damn. With or without a glass in between makes no difference. I guess so. I guess so. You're in my closet? Or you're just staring outside my window? Damn, you guys. I don't have a very big room. You guys are not gonna fit in here. Like a Junji Ito book. Wait. That's pretty cool, actually. He's great. Junji Ito. You are the fly on my wall, and there's apparently also people inside my wall. Damn. What if I'm a sociologist? What then? Wait, what happens then? I don't know. If you guys are in walls and closets, then I take the monster under the bed. Okay, wait. No, before you get under my bed, I'm already there. Just to clarify, I'm currently, actively under my bed. That's where I am. It's me. I am my monster under my bed. I'm the demon hiding under my bed, okay? It's literally, I have my desk here, and my PCs, and my drawing tablets. It's that type of bed. Okay, and my bed is right here above me. I can touch my mattress. Oh, you don't see my hands, but I'm touching my mattress right now. The monster over the bed? Damn, okay, I'll take that. Just, you know, don't kill me. Don't be creepy, okay? That's all I ask. I'm okay with you guys being here as long as you let me do my own thing. Let me draw, play my games, watch my favorite VTubers, watch random YouTube videos, all that stuff. All that good stuff. People watching is entertainment, I suppose so. And I suppose I am actively entertaining you guys by, you know, talking and reading what you have to say to me. I could totally, completely ignore you, but that would make me feel bad. And that would make you feel bad. And I don't like making other people feel bad. Because I'm a nice person. Don't mind the howling. Okay, just keep it down after 11 p.m. and before 8 a.m. and then it's okay. I love how chat can ride on my chaotic energy. Yes, it's great. It's great. Like, the only reason why it's so lively here is because of you guys. It's because you guys are here. It's because you are here that I am entertaining. Does that work that way? Do you understand what I'm saying? You get me? Oh, yes, please more. You have a husky / golden retriever energy. Oh, I think I actually have big cat energy. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs and I would love to own a dog someday. I think I would choose dogs over cats, but I am personally a cat energy, like a cat myself. Yeah. I'm a cat who wants to own a dog. Another thing I realized, because I was chatting with a friend the other day about, you know, living with other persons, you know, like a partner, and I was naming some qualities, like, you know, you want them to be loyal, you want them to listen to you, and then I realized that what I want is not a boyfriend. I want a dog. It's like, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll get a dog then. I will when I can. I love a dog. Case study on demons doing art. Yes, although I'm not really doing much drawing at the moment. Hold on. I'm being too distracted. I could have totally already finished this piece like 1 hour ago. If only I'd stopped talking. What is this layer? What is this layer? Why is it empty? Wait. Oh, I remember. I remember. I remember. That's a type. I bounce on what Maggie throws at me. I mean, have I been throwing things at you? I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like I'm bouncing off of what you are throwing at me. You're entertaining, also that's an important thing to realize. I think I can be entertaining, you know, under the right circumstances, but I am not always entertaining. There have been so many times where I would just sit here and just draw, and people would vibe with me, and that's fine too. But yes, indeed, this particular stream, I'm yapping, and that's all your fault. No, Gecko, it's your fault. It's all your fault. Yeah, I suppose that is what energy is. It's energy moves a lot, right? It's displacement. Energy is energy because it moves. No, I mean, it's important to realize that you want a dog, not a boyfriend. Ah, yes. Yeah. It's a good thing to know about yourself, right? Some self-knowledge, doing some what was it? Exploration. Wait, was there no sheep yeeted? Are you serious? Huh? Is it not working? Hold on, let me restart. Did we have sheep before? I forgot. Did it just break just now? No, it broke. Shit. Let me restart it. Give me two seconds. You threw 3 big ones, but you didn't see them? Damn, these invisible sheep messing with my chat. Where is it? Where's my folder? Stream. Let's see. Tits. There we go. Just vibe. Yeah, we're just vibing. We're just vibing. Okay, let me test this. Where is she? Test. Let's see. That should have fixed it. So what did I miss? I missed a fluff attack. And we missed sheep. Hold on. I'm just gonna redeem them for you, so you don't have to lose your points on those. I'm gonna give you 3 big sheep in a row, okay? Especially for you guys. I thought it was working before, but I guess it broke. Jan. That's why we love you. Ah. I give you all the sheep. I'll give you extra bonus sheep here. There we go. So fluffy. Okay. Getting a boyfriend when you actually need a dog isn't fair to either of you, same with vice versa. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, bye-bye Indian Bila. Thank you for joining today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And hopefully until next time. Oh, save. Good one. Good one. Thank you. Sweet. My candy corns back. Why are they still here? Oh, I just realized I don't have the Halloween version yet and the winter version for this updated model. I would need to go back in and adjust the art and then get like another 1-month subscription, or what's it called, Live 2D, and then actually make those other versions. I don't know if I'll have the time. I also have a comic to make before October. What should I do? I'll think about it. I will think about it. Big questions. Oh wait, that's the wrong layer. This one. What to do? What to do? I could just use the accessories this year. But it would be nicer to have a model, right? Oh, question. Should I use the same design as my old version? Or should I just make a completely new Halloween outfit? I'm a professional. I try. I try. But yeah, I'm a professional, totally. I've been streaming as a VTuber for like 3 years now. 3 years and like 2 months. So I'm totally pro. Yeah, totally. Super pro. That's me. That's my middle name. Though I have to be honest, I have been, it's not cheating, but I have been looking at a lot of other VTubers, right? Corporate VTubers. So I do get a lot of kind of, I wouldn't say inspiration, but I like to kind of observe how they tackle things when it comes to their streams, and I guess I'm subconsciously incorporating it into my own streams, so that helps a lot. You know, kind of observing what they are doing and kind of copying it, but in my own way. Yeah, that helps a lot. Though those are the real pros out there. They actually know what they're doing, and they're actually scouted, you know, based on their personality, based on their vibes, right? I think if I were to apply to a corporate company, they would probably never hire me, because it's just not, you know, the type of content, I would say. I don't like to call my art content, but for the corporate VTubers, it would be considered content. It's just not what they're looking for, I feel. Not this one. Also not that one. I think I will... No, I'll keep it on normal and then just erase some parts. That would be the easiest. Art is bona fide pro. Thank you, thank you. Even if I half-ass the VTuber stuff, at least my art is still here. I would prefer people to come in here for my art rather than by entertainment value. Lack of better words. It is true though. I think corporate VTubers are more like, they have to be entertaining, right? They have to be charismatic, they have to draw people in, make sure that, you know, they watch their streams, they watch their lives, that they, you know, put down money for them potentially, because corporate is all about money, as you all well know. But yeah, having said that, I don't think I could ever join another corporate company. I'm already a corporate slave for my full-time job. I don't need to join a corporate company also for my VTubing stuff. I'm coming here for Maggie. There, I said it all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think many will actually share that sentiment, and I'm very thankful. I'm amazed, but also very thankful that, you know, there's people here who are willing to sit down and watch me, basically. That whole concept is still wild to me. Like, there's so much other stuff that you could consider to be doing with your time, yet you decide to sit down here with me. That is wild. I'm very grateful. Because I think your time is one of the most precious things. Is one of the most precious things you can give someone, right? Your time, because it's limited. I'm gonna sound like a total creep. I'm watching you. You're not the only one, don't worry. I am literally here to be watched. Which arguably sounds even creepier, probably. I'm here to be watched, yes. I'm here expecting people to watch me. So you're all good. No worries. I need a new layer for that one. Perceived, exactly. I'm being perceived, but I choose to be perceived, right? If I did not want to be perceived, I would not have hit that live button. I would not have hit that live button for every week on Sunday for the past 3 years. Okay, maybe not every Sunday, but most of the Sundays. I think I've been doing a really good job in streaming consistently, and I'm very proud of that. I hope to keep it up. I hope to keep it up for many more years to come. You know, for as long as people are willing to watch me. You guys never have to worry that I will graduate and then reincarnate as a different character with a corporate VTuber company, because that will never happen. I will forever be Maggie. That I promise you. X years old Maggie streaming, exactly. I will still be here even if you guys are no longer here. That almost sounds sad, but it's true. I don't know, maybe at some point I will get tired of streaming, or I will have found something else. Maybe I will stop streaming at some point, but you know, I don't see that yet. That time has not yet come. I'm gonna need more water. May stop, but the art does not. Exactly. Exactly. Especially with the rate of, you know, the releases of my the episodes for Pandemonium. It is abysmal. Oh look, I just got distracted, okay? I get distracted by my other projects. It's normal. That's just life. Whoa. Thank you for the what's it called even for the promo. Don't be sad, because sad backwards is das, und das ist nicht gut. Das Auto. Is it das Auto? Is it not die Auto? I don't know, my German is bad, okay? I've had it a few years in high school, but I've forgotten most of it. Das Fiend! Is it Das Fiend? We're gonna have to ask our German pros on that. Or the Germans. Any Germans in chat? Germans who can explain the grammar to us, please. German grammar is a nightmare. Got most of it. That was a mix of German and English, yes. But I'm sure they would be assigned either a der, die, or das in German. I just don't know which one it is. which one it would be. Hold on, let me go back to the face. Let me get some of her features in, because I don't like... I generally prefer to start with the face. I don't know why I didn't do that this time. I keep getting distracted by chat. Keep distracting me. I think I will take the same purple for her eyes and on a different layer. All of them layers. Let me just slap that here. Base color in. It's probably too saturated, but I'll adjust it later. Add the highlights in later. I do hope to get something done this stream though, guys. I need to have something to show for by the end of this. Or not need, but want. I want to have something to show for. Because this is the last art fight stream for this year. Highlight. You polish every day, yes. She looks pissed? Good. Maybe I'll make her a little bit less pissed, but that's just the sketch. She's supposed to be like, or at least how I pictured her was to be just generally very intimidating. Make a bird? A bird. Judgmental stare, yes, exactly that. That's what I was going for. You shall not pass. Yes, exactly, those vibes. The interesting thing about like making these drawings that I've been doing for Artfight is that I actually don't put a lot of time or detail into any of them. But some of them may look very detailed. And that's because I only put detail where it matters, right? So I will put a lot of detail in the eyes and the faces, but everywhere else where I'm like, that's not important for the reader to know, or like, not reader, but the viewer, I would just not put a lot of effort or attention to those parts. Like, they need to be there, but they're not as important, right? So I do put a lot of detail into the eyes and the face, but then the rest I kind of just wing it, really. And it's because those important parts are detailed and, you know, have received a lot of attention that the whole piece kind of looks balanced, because also detail will pull the eye of the viewer, right? So wherever I decide to put detail, that's where the reader's eye will go. I keep saying reader, but I mean viewer. So likely this one I had behind my head here could be almost considered a finished piece if I had put in the lines or the base colors for the outfit, because I had already put in most of the detail in for the face. And I could probably pass it off as a properly finished piece. So that's why I tend to start with the face first, and then I can kind of wing the rest. I don't want to say half-assed, but sometimes it does feel like half-assing. As long as it doesn't appear as half-assed to the person viewing the piece of art, then, you know, I'm happy. It almost feels like I'm scamming you guys, but I'm not. It's just like shortcuts. Taking shortcuts. Dang it, I forgot to take a break like 40 minutes ago. I should. Hold on. I'm just gonna do the eye for a bit. Just gonna do the eye for a bit, and then I'm gonna go down and grab a snack because I'm already getting a little bit peckish. Just a wee bit. So I want to grab a snack and grab some more water because I'm running out. I'm talking too much. I'm running out of water. I never run out of water. That's crazy. Hi, Flash Bites. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. We are just talking about... I was talking about art. She's so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I need to do her justice because it's my friend's character. Actually, I would just take the top and then wing the rest. You know, it's not rocket science. Art is very, very free, both in its execution and also in its interpretation. That's why I like it so much. And we can't forget the glow, of course. I love adding glow to people's eyes. It just looks cool. Make it a bit more pinkish. Then I need an orange. It's a bit too orange, I think. Needs a bit more red. Hold on. And then I really need a snack because I noticed that I'm starting to shake, and I cannot draw when I'm shaking. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And the hydrate. Water's not gonna be enough though. I need sugar. Oh. Hold on. Where did my... Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna save and then I'm just gonna run down. Or snack. I'll be right back. So, are you guys jealous? Are you not curious what I was eating? You sure you finished it? Yeah, I finished the bag. I mean, there's more downstairs, but I finished this tiny bag. It was a tiny bag, okay? It was seaweed crackers. Kind of good. Seaweed crackers. It was good, and I had some chocolate. Snack before dinner. It was a good snack. At least I'm no longer shaking, so that's good. I'm really contemplating on just ditching the lines I have for this one and starting a new one. Not a new drawing, but to redo the sketch. A clean one. Have a clean sketch. Let's get some rendering in the face. Bianchi! Thank you for the follow. Happy Sunday. It's a cute name. I like it. Bianchi. Whoa, my voice is actually spent. I don't think I can speak much more today. It's your dog's name. That's so cute. What kind of dog is it? I'm curious. I love dogs. I think dogs are great. I think dogs are the best. You tiny little mutt. Aw. With a gigantic heart. As expected of a dog. I'm thinking of maybe adopting a smaller dog from the shelter once I move in the new apartment. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that with my full-time job. Anyways, stuff I need to consider. It's just something I'm thinking about. Shelter animals are the best, yes. I want to rescue one. I will be actually living quite close to an animal shelter where I'm going to live. It's like a 7-minute drive. So I was thinking maybe I can also volunteer there if they need the help. That'd be really nice. Because I've never owned a dog before, and I don't know, if it's something for me. So I was like, maybe I should get some experience first, like from, the shelter, and do some volunteering. It sounds nice. It sounds like it could be fun. Your cat's a shelter cat. Her name's Daisy. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love animals. I arguably love animals more than I do humans. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Let me drink. Not me choking on my water. Expect poop? I mean, yeah. I think the poop is actually the least of my worries. Have you ever had any pets? I have. I have owned dwarf hamsters before. Russian dwarfs. I love them also. They're very cute. But that was a long time ago. And back then, we didn't have the correct information. When I say we, I mean like in general. We didn't have enough information on how to properly house hamsters and take care of hamsters. So I was also considering of getting a hamster again and then, doing it properly this time. Get them, the appropriate size cage and everything and make sure they're happy. Oh gosh, wait, stretch. And I had... no, we just had hamsters. Like my parents, they love animals, but they don't want them in the house, right? They don't want to take care, like actually adopt an animal. So we've only ever had hamsters. And the hamsters were mine. Like I was the sole responsible person for them. Oh, and save, thank you. So yeah, I think cats are more beginner-friendly pet because they're lower maintenance but very more in personality. Yeah, I feel like they're a bit more unpredictable, and it will really depend on the cat whether I can leave them alone in the apartment while I'm at work. So yeah, I assume I knew dogs it would be more difficult, but I don't know. It's always been a dream of mine, kind of, to own a dog. Dogs require a bit more of care, but dogs, for the most part, will love you undyingly. Oh, that's nice. I'd love that. I would also be so heartbroken once they, pass away, because obviously I'm gonna outlive my dog, right? So I don't know if that's something that I could deal with. Your cat Daisy is tsundere as fuck. Wait, that's so cute. Oh, you used to have lab rats. Wait, like lab rats or actual lab, like rescued lab rats? I know they have sometimes like rescued lab rats as pets. So do you mean actual rats or lab rats? I don't know if there's a difference, to be honest. They're so intelligent and social. They've lived happily alongside my 3 cats. That part is that I live for a short period of time. Yeah, I can imagine. I've heard that rats are like one of the best pets to have. They're so smart and social. But you'd need to have at least 2, right? Oh, the same type as the leopards. Okay, okay. I see. Blue Bay Shepherd? Blue Bay Shepherd? What is that? Is it a dog breed? Oh, hold on. Let's see, developed from breeding blue German shepherds with low content wolf dogs. I don't know if I could ever own a wolf dog. Because those are even more, like they're, I feel like the highest maintenance of all the dog breeds, wolf dogs. Like any dog breed that is part wolf. I think if it's a very low percentage, it's fine, but they're gorgeous though. There is the breed I was looking at is the Belgian Shepherd and then the Groenendaler. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's similar. A Belgian Shepherd. Those are also very pretty. Hi! Oh, I keep mispronouncing your name, but is it DF Schultz? What do I call you? Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Ah, they're so cute. Wait. I love... wolf dogs are great, but I could never own one. DFX? Okay, I will just call you DFX. Sweet, sweet. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. My day's going great. Yeah, my voice is kind of almost spent though because I've been been talking a lot. More than usual. Terrible. Oh no. I hope this will cheer you up. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Surely next week will be better. Hope you're having a good one. I am. Thank you for asking. I'm not making any progress with my drawing though, but at least, you know, I'm having fun. And that's what matters. Still very... okay. I'm gonna try and do like a line on top, I guess. But then in a maybe a dark brown color. My first cat was orange and his name was Fish. That's so cute. Fish was the best cat ever, so full of life and personality. But he passed asleep at... oh no, only 11. Oh no, that's so sad. Past 2 weeks were terrible, past 2 months were bad. So oh no, crappy summer, oh no. I hope it will get better from now on. I really do. I mean, we all have our bad times, but that just means that they're gonna be followed up by good times, right? After it rains, there's always sunshine, without fail. I have 3 cats, a black cat named Bruce, my grey cat Daisy, and a light grey cat with white stripes named Dawn. Wait, that sounds beautiful. The white with the grey with white stripes? That's so pretty. Man, I like cats too. Maybe I should get a cat instead. The reason for it left me, so let's go. Bruce is kind of like an evil fish. Daisy's tsundere and Dawn the true puppy cat. No. Dawn acts like a dog because she was raised with a dog. I've heard of the opposite, where dogs had like cat-like traits because they were raised with cats. It's very interesting to see. Like they would just sit there very quietly. They didn't even bark. They would just kind of sit there, very cat-like. Very cute to see. Let's see what other pets I considered. No, really only dogs actually. I looked into various pets that I could have, because I feel like I could use the companionship once I move to my new apartment. So like rabbits and guinea pigs and rats as well. But they're those three are very, very social animals, and they need at least two. Right? You need at least two together so they don't get lonely. And that's why I opted for hamsters in the first place, because they're solitary animals. Before and after rain there can be clouds without rain or sun, but still at some point the sun will break through. Dawn is my little bro's girlfriend's cat. Ah, okay, I see. No birds or fish? For me, no, I would never consider birds because they are quite dirty. Like, I like to look at them. They're also quite loud, depending on the birds that you have, but most of the birds that I've seen are quite loud. And they carry a lot of dust, right, from their feathers. They're quite dirty animals. And again, you could argue that dogs and cats are also dirty, but I feel like birds a bit more so. I don't know, I never considered birds. And fish, I mean, I feel like fish, you can't cuddle them. They're just nice to look at, but you can't really, you know, interact with them the same way you do with, you know, the other common pets. I don't get hung up on breeds because I think all dogs are deserving of love. Yes, I agree. I agree. While I have been looking at breeds, I'm probably far more likely to get a rescue. And that's not just because of the price, but I don't know. I'll probably get a rescue. The idea of rescuing it appeals to me more than getting like a purebred pet. You considered volunteer work at your local shelter too? Oh, really? Why didn't you go through? On my way to church today, I saw someone walking his cute little golden puppy, golden doodle puppy. Golden doodle? Hold on, I need to Google that. Golden doodle. That's so cute. I love dogs. Dogs are great. I know you paid a pretty penny for a dog like that. Yeah, that's usually the case for this type of dog breed. Or any purebred, really. time and energy, I would have to consider it nothing less than a regular job. Even if it was like a few hours per week. I mean, I guess it would still be a job. Having a pet at home would not stress me out, but going out would. I see. I get that. I get that. Because at a shelter, you still need to like interact with the other volunteers there, you know, as you're all taking care of the animals. Riku, happy Sunday! I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We're just talking about cats and dogs. Literally, just cats and dogs. Yeah, social plus pet care. Yeah, and there's probably also a lot of, maybe not a lot, but there's some like administration or paperwork, like other stuff involved that is not directly linked to pet care. As a volunteer, probably that you as a volunteer would also need to like consider or take care of. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, I'm curious to find out. The thing I worry about the most is whether I will actually have the time to go to go and volunteer. I mean, I know I have the time, but if I decide to go in, it means that I have to sacrifice some of my free time, right? So some of the free time that I'm currently spending on either playing games or making art. I was gonna ask you something, but I forgot. Oh, well, if you forgot, then it wasn't important. Don't worry about it. Unless it's about my apartment. Hold on, wait, did I tell you guys already that they have finished demolishing the old building? They finished demolishing the old building. I'm not sure when they're gonna start yet, but it should be very soon. Hopefully in August. I hope in August they will start. Hopefully. I'm so excited to move to my new apartment, guys. You have no idea. Whoa. Thank you for the posture check. There we go. All proper. Thankfully, I'm not too prone to shrimp in the first place, but still. It's good to shift, like, my posture for, like, once in a while. Can't stay in the same position for too long. Whoa. Actually, I don't have a lot of time left. No, they're not poor. They're fine. They love it. They love being tossed around. That's their thing. They're really soft and fluffy, so it doesn't hurt them either. I'm gonna move on to this one. I almost had a 50-50 ratio for the male-female ratio for the art fight attacks that I've been doing. I really hope I get to finish both of these before the end of this month and submit them. I actually had another one prepared, but I'm like 99% sure that I won't be able to finish that. So I'm probably next week. Yeah, next week maybe we'll play some Hades. It would be nice if I could actually, you know, finish the game. I've already spent like 3 streams on it. I don't know what the average playtime is actually. Hades. Play time. Whoa. I'm seeing a lot of varying answers to that. What about MB characters? MB? MB? Wait, the average around 20 hours to reach the initial credits. Fully completing the game, including all story content, achievements, and 100% completion can take upwards of 100 hours. That makes sense. Interesting. Average 23 hours. Wait, so 3 times 4. So I've only spent 12 hours on it so far. Hey, it's not too bad. I thought it was slow. Non-binary. I didn't see any that piqued my interest. Otherwise, I would have grabbed one. There were some gender fluid ones. They're very tricky to do, actually. I find your character also very tricky to do. Like, I need to strike that perfect balance, right? But it's very satisfying when I can get it done. When I actually achieve what I set out to do, you know? Let's see this guy. He has a bit of lazy eyes. They're green. He's really cool looking though. So he has the pierce. Yo. He has no pupils. Interesting. It's just a highlight. What about his eyebrows? Sorry for zooming in and out, guys. I didn't place the reference correctly and I can't be bothered to change it. I'm gonna assume that both his ears are pierced. Demi? Demi? What's that mean? Not sure what that weapon is that he's holding, so I'll just wing it. Probably just blur it later anyway. Looks like a sickle of some kind. Yeah, I feel like at first I thought it was some kind of hammer with like a blunt part on the opposite end, but there's no other reference, so I'm gonna have to guess. It's a sickle? Okay, how do you suggest the shape of this sickle then? Because what I see here, if I just highlight it in red here, like this, right? And then what? What is here? What is there? We don't know. I'd not include items that aren't properly reffed. Yeah, so what I will likely end up doing is that I will crop it here, right? Hold on. Here. So I will draw it until here. Crop that part and only like draw the part that I can actually see. We don't know what's on the backside, but the blade follows the curve around. We don't know. I still think that the front part, like the bottom part here, could very well be blunt, but it could be anything, honestly. So I'm just gonna keep it here, and this will be what you see, basically, right? So it's just gonna crop it like so. Maybe not even that. Crop part of the shoulder, maybe. And something like this. I'm gonna make this black. Something like that. And then have this in the front. Oh, he has those rolled up sleeves that I like so much. Let's just get rid of this for a bit. Get rid of that so that I can do some framing. Crop part of the top. Looks very unbalanced at the moment, but I'm gonna add a background that hopefully fixes that imbalance. I need color, any color. Any is fine. Good music? I'm glad you think so. It's been so long since I put this playlist together, I'm honestly not even sure what exactly is on here. Especially because I can't actually hear it myself. It's really just for chat. It's just for the stream. This is what I need during this period of crying. Oh no! Let it out. Crying is a very effective way to regulate your emotions. Crying is here to help you. That said, I didn't mean to make you cry. But I hope you'll feel better. Your emotions right now? Wow, I can imagine. I think I love that most about music. It kind of pulls what's bothering you. It just pulls it out and into the open. You don't even need lyrics for that. Just music and feeling. Heartbreak hits hard. Oh no. It does. It does. Because you cared. It always hurts more if you cared. I feel like I'm making his ears a bit too big. Just a bit. It's interesting how this pencil reacts depending on how I'm holding the pen. Like if I hold it at an angle with the same pressure, I get like this. But then when I hold it upright, I get this very sharp edge, right? And if the more flat I hold, the more soft it is, kind of how it works with a real pencil. It's very interesting. Make sure you practice some good self-care. Be kind to yourself. Yes. You deserve kindness. Everyone deserves kindness, to be honest. And not just from others, but from oneself. That's the hardest one. Whoa, that scared me. Thank you, Shen Aria. Thank you for the follow and happy Sunday. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We're just chilling here with some art after doing lots of talking today. No worries, no worries. I was just really focused on the drawing. It happens. It's not your fault. I really, really want to get this guy right. His hair worries me the most. I've never drawn that type of hair before. But I was like, I want to take on the challenge. You know, draw something that I usually don't. Oh dear. Dear angry looking man. I don't know actually if he's an angry person, but I thought, you know, this suits him. So I decided to draw him this way. For all I know, I may be drawing him terribly out of character right now, but that's okay. That's okay. Because honestly, the owner didn't really provide any background information on this guy. I just have the ref sheet. So I'm allowed to just wing it. If needed reference, you could take echo. Oh, that's a good one. I will do that. I will do that. I do only have 10 minutes left, but I will for sure do that for next time when I continue this one. Probably off stream because I do need to finish this within July, unfortunately. Really hope I do, because I think it's a really cool character. Let me show you the ref actually, because you came in late. This person. Isn't he so cool looking? Whoa. Yes! So yeah, I'm gonna have to study up on this type of hair. Make sure I do it proper. So I'll do the parts that I can do for now, and then the rest I will just leave it for off stream and then, you know, post the final result on my blue sky. I hope the owner will like it too. I think the nice thing about Artfight is that you don't know who's gonna draw your characters. It's like out of nowhere you get a drawing of one of your characters and it's like, oh my god, thank you so much. That's great. Honestly, it's the best feeling in the world, having other people draw your characters. But even so, I want to do them justice. Please. Today marks the end of the second week. Most of my energy consumption was covered by the sun. Oh wait, just to add to the conversation before, it's incredible how much sunlight still goes through when it's cloudy or raining lightly. Yes, it is. And it's a little bit off topic, but it is like the reason why I still wear sunscreen, even though, you know, the sun is not blasting outside, like even when it's cloudy or lightly raining, as you said. Because the sun is still there, it's still very much doing its thing. Soak it up. Soak up the energy. But not the UV, just the energy. Protect your skin. Protect your skin, guys, it's very important. Talk about it, the way you tilted me, it nearly made me destroy my equipment the morning I found your fan art of my VTuber. Okay. In my defense, I had been making fan art of your character for your birthday like 3 years in a row. You could have expected it. I was actually worried because it's an incomplete design, so I wasn't sure like how you would receive it, but I'm glad you liked it. It's not a guarantee, that is true. That is true. I may not make one next year. But if I've been doing it 3 years in a row, you could expect it. But yeah, you're right, it's not guaranteed. I haven't missed out on yours this year. Ah, really? You did? Oh right, yeah, because I didn't update my my avatar on Discord. It was one of your... I'm still using one of your previous birthday gifts. I still really like it though. So cute. The hair is very daunting to me, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna study that offline and keep it at this. Again, I didn't really finish a piece this stream. I will do it before 31st, I promise. I really want to finish these 2 attacks. It's time, guys. I have to go to dinner. Go have dinner. But thank you all for joining me today on this very fruitful stream. We did lots of yapping, not so much drawing, but that's okay. I'm still happy. Let me see if there's... Do I feel like raiding someone? Do I feel like raiding? The great yappening. I mean, it's been a while since we saw Raz. We can go to Raz, right? Let's go and see Raz. She's playing, again, Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, she's having so much fun with this game. I'm like, should I play Monster Hunter? Should I play Monster Hunter? Anyways, yes. Thank you all for being here today, for spending time with me. I hope you had fun. I had a great time yapping today. It was great. And thanks again for all the new follows. And I hope to see you guys next week, next Sunday, same time as usual. We're gonna prepare the raid to Raz. Be nice, read her rules. And see you next time. Where's my OBS? Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.